Right. Let's start. All right. Hello, everyone. Today I'll be covering on the real metaverse. Okay. As you can see here, I'm actually talking in front of the mirror cast. Okay. It took me a while to learn how to do this. Because the so-called Facebook metaverse or metaverse. Okay, it's actually called Metaverse Horizon or Meta's Horizon. So the app is not available for Malaysian yet. Okay, it's currently for US and Canada citizens, but Malaysians are allowed to create avatar. Like you just see on me just now, my facial expression, my hands. Okay, it's quite cool. If you have a Oculus device, I suggest you should try it. It's really expressive. So a lot of people on the internet, I mean the KOL has already, some of them has already converted into the meta verse avatar version of them, and they can actually take you to places where physically you just can't do it. They can launch themselves into space or whatever. So basically in this virtual world, you are the king of your own creativity, so you can do whatever you want. Today I'm going to show you Workrooms, which is the sub application where they branch out from Horizons. All right, Workrooms is basically in the meeting room, as you can see here. This is my so-called meeting setup. So this is the so-called scribble board. All right, you can actually scribble things as traditionally you will just walk there and scribble, which I can, but I'm gonna stick it for now. I'm gonna stick it here. I'm just gonna show you what cool stuff you can do on this meeting room. As you can see, this board, this table, right? I'm seeing, looking at the table. You should be looking at the table. So I'm gonna hit this table. See, this is my real table. Okay, so it's the sign, leave the signs behind. This is basically mixed reality technology, where they it started with augmented reality, where they actually declare a flat surface, which is a hard flat surface, and to declare as your so-called desk. Once it is defined, it is uh, actual mapping of your desk. Okay, so this is really cool. So, and also you realize my hand, they have made it into hand tracking. So basically the moment you put down these controllers, okay, for a few seconds, and you let go your hand, and you should be able to use your hands. Okay, they have done a lot of work to make this happen. Okay, so it's really amazing. I don't see any VR applications that have other than VR chat or whatever that have so strong hand tracking. Okay, and the things that you can use your hands to do in here is wonderful. Also, if you notice, if I pick up the controller and I use it, the controller pops back into the VR world. Okay, similarly, if you have a compatible VR Oculus keyboard, you can actually pop the keyboard right here, one-to-one comparison. So you can typically type on top the physical keyboard in the same location of the VR world. So you don't feel like you are uh, virtualizing the keyboard, right? You're just typing seamlessly, right? And then the best part is you can also import, as you can see, I'm trying to connect to my desktops. This will be a bit lag. So this is my desktop screen. All right. So I can do from here. I do screen sharing or whatever, or screenshot my screenshot or whatever. So yeah, so this is basically with the virtual keyboard I explained just now. You can actually use this. All right, you can also use your mouse, but my mouse is not supported. I'm not sure which version of firmware they on the roadmap that they will allow more devices to be imported in. For now, uh, limited to MacBooks. Okay, um, Apple Magic Keyboard, Bluetooth, and a Logitech K830 model. As for third-party keyboard, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when are they going to, but the more the merrier, like I said. So I'm just going to shrink up this thing and switch it back to settings because I need to use my mirror. All right. So basically, this is the one of the nitty-gritty cool stuff you can do in this room. As those that join me for the WebXR demo, uh, you will know that in WebXR they also share the same concept of spatial surround sound. All right. So basically, those that in front of you, near to you, can hear you loud and clear. Those uh, further away might need to come nearer to you. So you can say this is a advantage and disadvantage. The disadvantage is I have to speak louder, like okay. The advantage of this is you can have a group huddle of team A and team B, right? So that your ideas won't be shared. All right, you can have this for a mini team building, which is quite cool. All right, and then you then come together in a table like this, and then to share out your or present your ideas, which is quite cool. I can see this better than more what you call that Zoom meeting or whatever Hangout meeting that you have, because in to do this in Zoom uh, or Teams meeting, you have to split into multiple rooms just to do this. Okay, and it's really confusing. In here, once you wear the goggles, you pop into this reality, then you just walk to the group that you belong to, and then you just converse. That's all. Yeah, like a normal thing. You don't have to set up your webcam. You don't have to set up your mic or whatsoever. You just need to allow the mic to be tracked. I mean, allow the mic to pick up your voice the first time when you log into this app. Okay. So, like I said, the metaverse is currently in beta stage, and it's divided into the main metaverse called Meta's Horizon, the Facebook, the so-called Meta uh, events. Okay, that's for a large space. Okay, like a concert. So avatars like me, like this, can port into that metaverse events, and we get to watch a live telecast of some football match, NBA match, or even a Thai kickboxing match. Okay, I went to one of the events probably last year. Okay, in December. I was quite amazed with the progress that they made lah. But events doesn't really please to me, because it's really the crowd is just mixed up. I prefer something smaller groups. Smaller groups where you can actually discuss among your friends or your teammates or your family, which is quite cool. So I prefer Workroom, right? Workroom, it's uh need quite a lot of reading to set it up. Okay, but once you are used to it, it's quite normal. All right. Workrooms is basically their Skype meeting. All right. The only difference is you get to talk to your fellow avatars like you talk in normal. All right. You feel like you're very uh what you say immerse with them together. So let me just show you next is the how they convert this controller tip, right? Tip, right? In this workroom, the tip is very important. All right. So once you declare the tip as let me just tap on this. All right. So basically, I'm actually interfacing with the so-called so-called whiteboard. All right. So basically, I'm going to do this, and I'm coming down to here. Okay, I'm actually drawing in sync with the uh, so-called whiteboard. All right. So this is a very cool feature. All right. So technically you can just walk there and just scribble, but in here you can actually have a so-called personal representation of your the same thing, where you can contribute your ideas and just write it down like that. So basically you can also import images or whatever slide that you have, and you comment on the spot. So basically within the team, the agenda can be done parallel rather than one speaker speaking at the one time and the others just keep quiet and participate. So it's really how you say multi-user engagement, just like a normal meeting in real life would be. Okay, this is a totally different experience, I would say. Okay, so let me just off this thing. Let me, I think it's like that. Yeah. So yeah. So basically, this is the uh, virtual environment for meeting. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll just